Hi everyone and welcome to Vedic Astrology on YouTube channel. I am making this video for you to explain why I do what I do and why I am not giving specific or targeted horoscopes for the zodiac sign, and it's all to do with Vedic astrology and the Kundali and where your Lagna or Ascendant falls within your birth chart. Vedic astrology is different from Western astrology, and this is my explanation to you. Okay, I've generated two birth charts by choosing a random date of July 17th, 1956. And I believe this was 8 p.m. or around that time. And what we see here is that in the Kundali or the birth chart in accordance with Vedic astrology, we have the ascendant here in Aquarius. And that ascendant would have started off the morning in Cancer, but every 2 hours would have moved to each zodiac sign, so that in the night at around 8, this is where we have arrived at with the ascendant. So that if you were born on July 17, 1956 at around 8 p.m., your ascendant will be Aquarius in Vedic astrology. However, when we look at the same date in the Sun horoscope of the Western format, you would see Sun is in Cancer, just as Sun is in Cancer here. But Sun is in Cancer is in Western astrology will make you a Cancer rising, because June to July is Cancer in Western astrology. And that is what makes the difference in your Lagna or your birth chart, in that you have during the day you have a change of ascendant in Vedic astrology, so that you have 12 signs, and the sun will make that journey through the 12, the ascendant, sorry, will make that journey through the 12 signs based on the time, because the ascendant in Vedic astrology moves every 2.5 hours depending. So that this is it's a simple explanation, but it is in layman's terms for you to understand the difference, the basic difference. Continuing with Vedic astrology, in that, okay, you have a Aquarius ascendant, and that ascendant falls in or could fall into three nakshatras that are posited in Aquarius. That is Dhanishta, Shatabishak, or Purva Bhadrapada. And these three nakshatras or stars have their unique flavors, their unique energies, the deities that rule them, so that they have, and the padas have their own motivation, whether it is dharma, karma, artha, or moksha, so that the details are given in the Vedic astrology for you to delve deeper into your psyche, into your personality, into what is helping you or putting obstacles in your way. This is the beauty of Vedic astrology, in that you get a more focused, you get a more targeted reading or analysis based on Aquarius ascendant, you know. And when you look at your horoscope and they tell you you are Cancer rising, yes, you have your personality, but exactly where are they getting it from? Where are they getting that personality and that characteristic traits? Is it that they're using Vedic astrology to do that? Or is it the acceptance of the nakshatras or the stars? Is there some other identifying point? But this is what I just want to include for you, that each of these padas, each of the padas, because there are 9 padas in each zodiac sign, and you can get that flavor, you can get that change. And what happens that, like when twins are born and you wonder why they're so different. This is why they're so different, because one can be in Dhanishta and the other can be in Purva Bhadrapada, or can be in an entire zodiac sign, um, based on the time between the delivery at birth, so that a lot of things can be explained through Vedic astrology and through the science that is Vedic astrology, right? And what I want to show you now is that your reading, for uh, the client who comes to you with Aquarius ascendant, who may have his or her Lagna in the Nishta. You have to look at all things in the Nishta, and let us move on to that so that you can see. Okay, so these are the energies or characteristics that can guide us or impact upon us for the Nishta nakshatra, the star of symphony as it's known in Vedic astrology. And the Nishta first straddles Capricorn and Aquarius, and it straddles two zodiac signs. In Capricorn, it will be an earth sign with cardinal and its Rajas. In Aquarius, it will be an airy sign, fixed and tamas. So that you see, even in the Nishta itself, the nakshatra, if you were born in the first two padas, then you would be more grounded, more rigid, maybe more um, focused and targeted in how you deal with things. If you were born in the Aquarius padas, then your um, characteristics might be more of a flexible, characteristics, because airy could be either way, that you can shift from one position to another, but it's also fixed. So all of these things, and this is just the first part of the Nishta. The planet Mars is the ruler of the Nishta, while in Aquarius, which is ruled by Saturn. So that juxtaposition would also have to be taken into regard as to how we analyze. The deity for the Nishta is the Astavasus. And how and what were they doing? What was their motivation? What were their energies? What were the blessings that they give you? The symbol here is the drum or flute. The Trimurti energy is Lord Vishnu, where it is all about sustenance, maintenance, holding on to what you have or not. The motivation for this nakshatra is dharma, and we can go on and on. As you see, the animal here is lion, the chakra is the Muladhara chakra, the root or the base chakra, the Gana or the race is the Rakshasha. So that there are so many things that we have to take in consideration. How does these things affect you, and what would be you and your characteristics that comes out of being born as a Dhanishta, um, Lagna or Ascendant in Capricorn or Aquarius. And then we know we have to look at the padas. It's Leo to Scorpio. So each pada is different, and each pada here would have a different motivation, right? So that at the end of the day, Vedic astrology really gives you details. It can flow into your psyche, it can tell you and explain to you why you do what you do and how you do it, and why you want what you want from this world. It can give you your goals and tells you why do you think that way, why are you passive, or why are you fiery, why are you always on the go, or have energy, or why would we believe that you're a strong woman or man, mentally or physically? These are the things that we look at, and as you can see, it's many. And as we delve into each, we have to juxtapose them and compare them with others that may be dominant in your chart and in your kundali. So that Vedic astrology is really a science. It is complicated, it is complex, but it can give you answers. This is just a quick look as to the difference in your ascendant if we are looking at Vedic astrology, comparing it to Cancer rising and giving it a Lagna. Now, I'm not talking about Western Vedic astrology because that's a whole new topic and one that I'm not delving into in this video. So that you know the details of the Aquarius Lagna will tell you the Lagna is at 1646 Shatabisha Pada 4, Mars is at 2755 degrees in Purva Bhadrapada Pada 3, Aquarius is Bhava 1. Aquarius is an airy fixed sign ruled by Saturn. If we go to a Lagna that gives us the Cancer rising, the Lagna however will be in Pisces, and the Lagna will be um, Pisces and Bhava 1, but Pisces is ruled by Jupiter, Aquarius is ruled by Saturn, and there first is the difference. Mars has moved from Aquarius to Revati. Lagna is in Uttara Bhadrapada rather than Shatabisha. So these are just the differences in terms of your personality analysis and how different it can be between Vedic astrology and when you look at the normal horoscope in Western astrology. As always with my videos, I hope you take away something from it and at least understand a basic difference between Vedic astrology and Western astrology. With God's blessings, I have completed this again. Thank you for sticking with me, and should you have any questions, drop me a line, send me an email, and I hope that all is well with you in this COVID time. Thank you again and see you next time. Bye.